Hey, welcome back to Cool Kids Art, and let's draw some more Japanese anime, and this time it's gonna be Naruto. So let's get started with a quick sketch, and then I will show you line by line on how you can draw this. Alright, so let's draw this, and we're gonna start out with the eyes, but before we draw that, we need to draw in just the bottom of his headband first. So we can get some placement. And then from here, now we can draw in the eyebrows. So it's just gonna be two, kind of like a mean brow, but it's under the headband. Okay, so just make two little marks like that, and then from there, from the corner here, we just gotta draw one curve. And then this side as well, we're gonna draw another curve. Okay, and then from here, we're gonna draw in the bottom. So just kind of come down a little bit, make a little mark. And then once you have that, now we can draw in the eyeball itself. So we're gonna draw one circle inside. And this is the hardest part, just getting the proportions. And let's see, I know he's got a dot in there, but I'm gonna try to just kind of shade it and leave some highlight. Okay, so I'm gonna shade it this way. Okay, so from here we can draw in, come down and draw his nose. So just kind of come down in the middle, just make a little mark. And then now for his mouth, so I'm just gonna give it a slight slant upwards. Just a little bit of expression. Okay, so from here, let's finish off the face. So right around here, just make a little mark. This is gonna be, the side of his head and also some of his hair coming down on the side. And then from here we can finish up the headband, so we're just gonna go up. And then we're just gonna curve it all the way around. And on the inside here, there's a plaque, so this one's easy. We just draw two lines. And then just give it some thickness, just go all the way around. And let's see, let's finish up the little emblem here. So just a little mark, and then curve all the way in, then a little corner there. Alright, so now let's finish up the face. So the face is a little bit tricky. So just kind of come down here, the side, slant down slightly, come down all the way to where his mouth is, and then from here we're just gonna curve it in, giving him a very sharp chin. And then once we have that, now we can draw in his ear. So his ear is just gonna be from the side here, right in the corner. Just kind of draw two curves in, just kind of simplify it, make it a little bit easier. And then for the inside, we'll just draw one line this way, and then one line this way. So one line this way, and then one smaller one on the back. And let's finish off the face, and he's got those three marks here. So we can start out with just two on the top, and then two more here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's the head, and yeah, this part is very tricky to get the right spacing. So let's move up to the hair, and for the hair, it's gonna be pretty high up, and sometimes it's a lot easier to just start off from the top. So from the top in the middle here, we're just gonna just give two little spikes to that first. And then on the corner here, we can draw just 1, 2, and then this side as well, 1 and 2. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, just as long as there's some kind of spikes, right? And then now we just kind of fill in everything in between. So we can just draw 1, 2, 3, and then this side is gonna be 4. But you can draw 3 if you want. Just kind of mix it up a little bit. Okay, so that's the hair, and let's move on to the body. So for his neck, it's easy. We're just gonna come down, and then we're gonna close it off with a slight curve, and this is gonna be his collar. And then once you close it off, just extend it all the way almost past his ear. And then once you have this curve, just come out to the side here. You can draw two vertical lines. And then from here, this corner, we're gonna curve this way, going up. So this one going up. And then on the bottom here, we're just gonna draw one big curve almost the same as that. So we're just gonna go curve all the way around. Okay, so that's how you draw this big collar on him. And he's got some details here. Drawing 2 lines, one more in the middle, and then we can add in, there's a little bit of a texture here, so I'm just gonna drawing 3 of these lines, just kind of have a curve a little bit. Okay, so let's move on to the body, and for his body here, we can start out, just kind of come down slightly. Don't start up here, just start down here, and we're just gonna come down right here, come down, and then I'm just gonna give a slight bump for his clothing because he's being tucked in, and then we're just gonna close it off with his belt, and then here's his belt. Okay, and then for the details, there's gonna be, we're gonna add 2 stripes in the middle, 1 stripe here on the side. Okay, and there's some more detail, but let's move on to his arms first. So on the side here, coming down from the collar, just kind of come almost straight down, come in, and here's the elbow, and we can add a little crease here if you want. And then we're gonna extend it slightly. We're gonna close it off, and this guy has a big cuff, so we're gonna extend it out, come down, and then we'll close it off, and we can add a little bit of detail right here. Just draw a little line. We'll make it a little bit wavy since it's cloth. And then from here, we're going to continue his arm. So right around here, just kind of keep going. Pinch it in, that's his wrist. And then we're going to draw his fist. So this is his thumb. We're going to come out, come down, curve, and then just slight hook there. Okay, I know it's a little bit tricky. And then now here's the back of the hand. And then his fingers kind of turn and turn, so just 2 little turns. And then now let's see, let's draw in the other arm. So same thing here at the corner here. Gonna come down. Here's the armpit, we're gonna come down slightly. Elbow, we can add in a little creasing there. And then now we're gonna come down slightly. And then we'll close it off. Extend it. Then this big cuff. Draw a little line. And then again, his arm coming down. Okay, now his fist. Out and down. Curve for his thumb. And just slight hook there. And then here's the back of the hand. His finger is going to be turning in. Just a little angle. Alright, and we can finish up the clothing here. So it's got some design here from the middle. We just kind of go out. So it's going to be a different color. And we just got to continue this. Go all the way to the arm. Okay, and then it's got a little patch here. So I'm just going to draw 1 line. So it's a patch here. Okay, so let's move on to his legs. And from the middle here, we can come down. Just make a little mark. And then on the side here, we're gonna come, it's gonna be a little bit straighter. Just kind of hook it in. Come down, just kind of hook it in. So that's actually gonna be his knee right here. And then now we're just gonna come out slightly and come down. Come out slightly and just, you can wiggle a little bit because it's clothing, so it doesn't have to be so straight. And then we just close it off. And then it's got another folded up here area here, so we just draw that, and again a little bit wobbly, okay, to make it look like cloth. So now let's draw the other side. So same thing here, we're gonna come down, just kind of turn it in, same as this side, come down, turn it in, so his knees right here. So we're gonna start up here and just kind of wave it up, just kind of give it a little bit wavy shape, close it off. And then now the same thing, just 1 wavy rectangle. Alright, and then for his foot, for his feet, his leg is still coming here. Gonna come down slightly, close it off, and now for his shoes, rectangle, big rectangle, come down, and then this one's gonna slant out a little bit. Then we're gonna close it off with almost like a little curve, and then we're gonna come down from here, and this one's gonna come out a little bit more and then come down. And then we're gonna close it off. Okay, and then for the details inside, we can add in, here's the sole. And then here's the strap on the top. So we're just gonna follow that line, just kind of go all the way around, just pinch it into the corner. And for his toes, we just keep it simple. We just draw in some lines like that. All right, so let's draw the other side, and it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. So here's his leg, close it off. Shoe, we're gonna extend it. One big rectangle. This one comes straight down. This one slants out. Close it with a slight curve. Come straight down, and this one's gonna curve out more. And then we'll just kind of close this whole thing off. And then the bottom for the sole, just one line across. And the same thing here, we're just gonna curve it around, pinch it into the side, and then the toes, the same thing, we're gonna curve this way. Just gonna draw 3 lines. Okay, and to finish it out, he's got a little bit of strapping here, so draw one strap here. I'll draw one more down here. He's got a little pouch. And for some other details, we can add in on his pants here. One line down and then another angle. We can add in a little bit of pocket here, just drawing 2 lines. And that is it for this Naruto drawing. Hope you guys liked the way it turned out, and if you do, please do give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.